Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your weekly tarot scopes for July 24th through the 30th. Woohoo! Hope everybody is doing super fantabulous, that you enjoyed this new moon in Leo, that you're going to enjoy this Leo season coming in, and that you are ready to conquer and win over the new life that you're trying to make for yourself. All right, guys, with that being said, welcome back, family. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and shoulder rubs. How you air signs doing? What's up, Gemini? What's up, Libra? What's up, Aquarius? I hope you guys are feeling super blessed. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope that you decide to join us. We are trying to hit that 10K, big baby. Getting really close. So thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Now, the only thing astrological that I have for you guys is that on the 25th, Mercury will enter into analytical Virgo. So be ready for some communication to be very analytical. And on the 31st, guys, Venus will be going into Cancer. So lots and lots of love to the people that you want to embrace and show them how much you care, okay? With that being said, this week our spread is very general, and it's focusing on the energy of seeing things for what they are. I call it the eye opener, road opener. So this is basically, if you've kind of been wondering, how am I going to get ahead? What's going to be happening next? This is going to be the read that's going to focus on that, and then I will tie in your weekly messages to that. However, before we get going, let me go ahead and say we have our mind, body, and soul coming out for you. This week, I'm just kind of picking the cards that come in for each sign. I always pray over the cards, and the ones that have message for you are the ones that have message for you. So if you're like cross-watching or watching your other, your rising, your moon, and all that, you might notice that I'm not using the same exact cards, all right? So with that being said, you have spirit mentally coming in for you, the ancestor of guidance. And he's like, come here, baby, and let me give you a big bear hug. Let me give you a high five. Let me do something. But this is the elk, and the elk is all about boundaries, respect, and respecting of others. There's going to be a big call this week for you to put some energetic boundaries around you mentally, so that there's certain energy that can't seep in. This is a good time to kind of look at the way things are going and understand that you do have ancestral help coming in. I found it quite interesting, Aquarius. I found it quite interesting, air signs, that you have 3 animals immediately right off the bat. So the elk is representative of respect and nobility. The owl is representative of intuition, sacred knowledge, and the ending of cycles. And then we have this panda here that's all about creating a sacred space. So I feel like you're gonna have to put some energetic bounds. You're gonna have to tell people, hey, you gotta go home. Things are gonna be different. And you're gonna have to, so that you can start trusting your intuition and pull back to that sacred spot for yourself. Okay? So physically, Panda's coming in and it's saying just make a special place in your home where you can meditate, contemplate, get yourself together, a little cozy corner somewhere. But this is also about strong personal boundaries, having good luck, heart-centered energy, and being firm yet gentle, okay? And this is all about willpower, polarity, and privacy when it comes to the panda. Okay, now supporting the panda is the owl medicine, and the owl is telling you there needs to be an end to certain things, certain people, certain places, certain habits. Something has to end, and it's going to have to come from your solar plexus energy with all that sun coming in. Once we heal that solar plexus energy, you see all that greenery around the panda, then our heart space can become strong, because you always align from the bottom up when it comes to your chakras. Another way to create that sacred space is telling you to gather your tribe. By gathering your tribe, you're going to get like-minded people who support you and who want to see you succeed. So if you tell somebody, hey, I gotta go because I gotta go meditate, they're not like, what? You gotta meditate? What are you? You crazy? No. You find people who will say, oh, I love meditation. Oh my goodness, I meditate every morning and I tried this meditation. It really works great. I've learned that this works great for me. Why don't you try it? Blah, blah, blah. So it's about being with like-minded people and ending those relationships with people who don't respect and honor you as an individual. All right? Now, the card coming in for your soul is the ancient power of mysteries. This is the rattle of Isis. So I'm going to tell you that your words are very strong. And this is about vibration, okay? And it reaches through your crown chakra. Some of you guys are getting some really intuitive messages lately, and your guides are like chatty Cathy, like they're doing nothing but hitting you up right now, okay? And this talks about you learning new ideas, not just by like learning through knowledge, like reading a book, but through life experiences. And you are learning these experiences because you are therefore going to help somebody through a similar experience, okay? The rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound healing. Music will be very important to you. The people that you surround yourself with that are up in your aura, they're going to be very important to you, as well as your words and your voice are going to be very important to others. So focus on these kind of energies, and your words will help you align with your soul and genuinely feel the peace beneath the changes you're experiencing in your life. So yes, Aquarius, you're going through a lot because you have the owl coming in, and then the rattle of Isis is telling you your voice, your throat chakra is going to be like vibrating at high vibrations. So watch what you say because your words hold power. All right, that's what I have for your mind, body, and soul this week. And let's jump into your read. Cicero, bless these cards for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising for the week. Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of July 24th through the 30th. Show us the energies around them on opening their eyes and seeing the road ahead. All right, so I have immediately the moon with the tower reverse. So maybe this new moon in Leo does have something for you. And it's kind of putting the brakes on whatever it is. So the tower reverse, like I'm not always a negative Nancy, but I'm going to tell you there's going to be something that's going to be illuminated that's going to stop you from making a major life decision, okay? Whatever it is, whether you were going to walk away, whether you were going to stay, some information is going to come in, and that's what the owl is. The owl is the messenger of the heavens also. So I kind of feel that you're going to be getting a lot of messages through meditation. You shall also try listening to Reiki music as you meditate or as you clear your heart space, whatever it is that you work with. I'm really picking up solar plexus energy and heart space for you guys right now. Okay? Moon, ending of a cycle, very closely tied to the owl. And the tower, guys, lots of, I'm going to say stopping something from happening is what I'm kind of feeling right now. All right. Rolled a 4 immediately right out the door. This is about foundations. This is about the home. This is about feeling secure. First position, allure with the 2 of Cups. What's up, air signs? Hey, hey. Regret with a fire sign, possibly. Alrighty. And 10 of Arrows reverse. Very interesting energy coming through for you, air signs. So, in our first position, what you're avoiding, what you don't want to see is that there is still love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. That's what I hear in my head. There's a lot of love in a situation. Maybe there was a discussion. I'm feeling like with a possible fire sign with this 2 reds right next to it and then ends with a lion. I'm thinking maybe there's some really harsh words that were said. However, the impact is now you're kind of thinking about, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I overreacted, and you want to go back, okay? Now, why you can't see it is because you acted impulsively, or this fire sign might have acted impulsively. Whatever it was, the energy that came through like wildfire. Impulsive. I would say brash energy. And you're just left thinking, what the hell happened, you know? The 4th position is how to open your eyes, the advice. I'm going to tell you, like, sometimes when I pick up 2 vibes from the Hierophant reverse. Either you're too stuck in your ways and you think that it only can be one way because of the way he holds his hands. But since he's reversed, I kind of feel like the way to open your eyes is to understand that there are many ways to get to that spot or get to that finality. A lot of times, especially for us, we believe that we have to date for a certain while. Over here in this Western world, you have to date for a while. You have to get to know each other. Then you get engaged for like 1 or 2 years or whatever it is for you, and then you get married. Well, by then, a lot of people have already decided they don't want to be together. There's some people that do it totally different. Maybe you have rules set. I have to be divorced for 7 years before I meet somebody. And then you meet somebody and you're like, holy hell, this is a person I want to be with, but I'm so scared to be with this person because I haven't waited 7 years. So this traditional, this sticking to your guns, and I would say maybe religious beliefs or stigmata that you might have on whatever situation that might be holding you back. So in order, the advice that it's giving you is to kind of be more free-spirited, more flexible, and not be so stuck in the old way of doing things. The benefits of what to come, I kind of feel like that line is trying to get away. It's like, oh, hell no, not today, baby. And these arrows are going to slide out your back. Now, I also get that if you don't handle the situation, and I don't usually do this, if you don't handle the situation with love and be really, really honest with yourself, you do have a chance of missing out on a really great opportunity or missing out on your healing. Now, the overall energy for you this week is the 10 of Arrows, and this is Gemini. This card is really attributed to your sign, I would say. Anyways, you just feel like, holy hell, all of this sabotage, all this shit that happened, it's starting to come off. It's almost there. We're almost over. And it's almost like you're right there and everything is starting to fall off of you guys right now. I feel like communication is going to improve. Yeah, it's going to improve, but first it has to be a flexible decision. And I think that these arrows also represent people that need to come off of you. Because we have to rebuild the tribe. Remember, we have to find like-minded people. We have to even pay attention with Ancient Power and Mysteries is telling us to watch the way that we speak. So this week, you're going to have to really watch the way you speak, because whatever you're putting out in the universe, best believe it's coming back to you, okay? So I kind of want to clarify this Prince of Wands. This is attributed to Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Some may be dealing with a Taurus. Might be in love with a water sign. I don't know. What you got going on? What does the Prince of Wands want to tell us? 5 of Cups. Yes, that's 3 5s right there in a row. I'm going to tell you, like, you need to handle this situation with nothing but love. You need to make sure that you speak with love. And the thing is that I really like here is, yeah, you might have acted a little irrational or a little bit out there, but you still have these 2 cups right here. And so you're going to get up. You're going to be flexible. There's going to be healing. It's going to happen. But it's almost like you kind of got to admit, like, your part in the problem also. Might be dealing with the sign of Scorpio now that I have the Scorpion in there with the 2 cups. However, 555 is significant to major life changes. Big things are coming your way, air sign. So it's highly important that you embrace those changes. And once again, I'm going to tell you again, you had owl medicine, the elk medicine, and panda. And you have to get away. You need to meditate. You need to get to the core issue in order for the healing and for the messages to come through. Okay? Now, also with Ancient Power of the rattle, all I can think about is bells, clearing spaces, chimes, anything to clear out stagnant energy, clapping, whatever you need to do, but it has to clear out the stagnant energy. I'm so glad y'all can't see me because I'm over here like moving the air like a crazy person. Anyways, so let's tie this message in together, all right? What we're ignoring is that we really love something and they really love us, okay? The impact that it's having is regret. We regret. We want to go back. We want to take the words back. Why we can't see that is because we're still hot-headed and we're still acting irrational. However, we're ready to get up off this floor and go get our 2 cups of love again. How to open our eyes? The advice is be more flexible. See things from a different perspective. Things don't have to always be traditional. And what benefits the outcome, or whatever the benefits are, is that those arrows that have been shot at you are going to start coming off. All right? I think it's a matter of timing for some reason. So if I were to read this in like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever to the weekend, we have lots of love coming in. Then we have some miscommunication, misfiring. Then we have some actions that are going to throw us over that make us an emotional, I'm going to say, Natalie and Brillia. I'm lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into nothing real. I'm wide awake and I can see the sky is finally torn. Okay, so it's like you can really see where it went wrong. But you're going to pick up those 2 cups and you're going to be flexible and you're going to walk to your healing. All right. Now, the overall message that I have for you coming in is poised, but it was reversed. And I love the way she looks so classy. So when it's reversed, it is 48, 8, 9, 10, 33. So if you're involved in a third-party relationship, okay, somebody's getting kicked to the curb this week. I don't know who it is. And I think that's why you have to really remember who you love. And I think self-love is going to be very, very important. It says, you're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. So if this is not a, I would say a love situation, this could actually be a decisive situation, work related, where you have to kind of decide, am I going to apply for this position? Do I really want to do this? It's something about a decision because of all these arrows. Arrows are significant to communication. Them being all reversed, this is going to be a week that you have to watch your words. Watch what you say, watch the emotions that you're putting behind them, because it's going to get in the way. All right. So that's what I have for you this week, air signs. And also you guys got, for earth signs, I just did earth signs and only one crystal came out for all of them. But you guys each got one. So smoky quartz is coming in for Aquarius. This means it indicates a time to let go of the past hurts and problems and open yourself up to transformation. So the energies of smoky quartz allow us to draw down the energies of the crown chakra into the lower base chakras. It can help with grounding and realization of our spiritual purpose into a physical reality, okay? It also helps us release old emotional and psychic baggage, giving us space and energy for spiritual growth. Meditating with crystals helps us move beyond our blockages. So if you're feeling kind of blocked this week, Aquarius, grab you some smoky quartz, go hang out with Panda, let the owl happen, and tell people to elk it up, okay? Now, coming in for Gemini. What's up, Gemini? You got Ruby. This is about passion and courage and consciousness. Drawing this card indicates life will soon be filled with passion and bliss. Try to release negative anger and heavier unconscious emotions and seek your bliss. That right there is the Prince of Wands reversed, okay? This is trying to work strongly with sexual energies and awakens a passion for living, creating experiences, okay? Imagination enables us to focus on realistic and achievable goals. Combined with clear quartz, it can help dissolve long-held blocks and obstacles to growth. It stimulates the base chakra, Muladhara, and raises the Kundalini energy. All right, and that is for Geminis. Libra, you got Topaz. This is for self-realization, tranquility, and inspiration. Drawing this card signifies the path ahead becoming clearer and full of joy and peace. Work carefully now and speak your truth, okay? This works with the thyroid, balances the metabolism, and works with digestive disorders, including anorexia, and is good for restoring your appetite and general health. So this is tied to the solar plexus, I would say. All right, it releases tensions and facilitates relaxation. It leads to realization, allowing us to delve into the inner light and move forward on our path, and encourages spiritual enlightenment. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this read. If you'd like a personal or private read, please hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, air signs.